Hi there everybody, it's UK independent demonstrator Halsey here from SlimmandStylish.com. Thank you for joining me. Today I have these cute little boxes to share with you. So I am at a team retreat next weekend, and on the Friday I'm doing an event for my team, and I've made them all these cute little boxes. I love them. Inside them is a tea light holder and a tea light. What I've done is I've took the tea light out of the metal casing because I think that looks ugly, and I've just dropped them in like that. These are the fat tea lights from IKEA, so they're the same circumference as the normal ones, but their depth is double, so it just fits like that. Okay, what you need for this project is 2 pieces of petal pink cardstock. So you need one that is 4 7/8 of an inch by 4 7/8 of an inch. And one, now this one's a little bit trickier. It's just over 3 3/8 of an inch. I don't know if you can see that. It's not 3 3/8, but it's not 3 1/2. It's just in between. Okay. You're going to need your scoring tool. I've literally piled everything up on my scoring tool at the side, so I'm just going to take all those off. Right. So on the little square, sorry, bump you around, I just had a message pop through, so I was trying to delete it off my phone. On the little square that is just over, you can see here, it's just over that 3 3/8. You want to score it at 5/8 of an inch, and keep turning it and go 5 1/8 of an inch all the way around. Okay, on the larger square you want to do 1 3/8 of an inch, and again go all the way around on 1 3/8. Then that is all your scoring done. Dismantle my craft room while trying to move the scoreboard. So I'm just going to fold and burnish on these lines. And I'm going to do exactly the same on the lid. Fold and burnish. And then I'm going to do what I like to call as the windmill cut. I don't know if it's got a proper name, but it reminds me of, you know, those little windmill things you used to have as a child when you used to cut on the opposite sides. I'll show you what I mean. So that it's all on the opposites like that. Did you used to have one of those little windmills in the garden that did that? Is it just me? And I'm just going to stick that down. I did have some adhesive. I know I had some adhesive, but I have just thrown everything around the room, so I'm not sure where I put it. There we go. I'm going to glue all the little flaps down. Just making sure, because these are little flaps, I want to make sure I've got enough glue on them for them to stick. There we go. Glue those down. Exactly the same on the base. So I've also done little notelets that match these. You can see a picture of them over on my blog. And then I've also got some cards and different things, and I'll put a few pictures up of the day, so make sure you're watching out on my Facebook, because that's where I put everything up. I'm Slim and Stylish UK Independent Demonstrator over there. I'll put a link below this video. And then obviously there'll be blogs about my day. I love getting together with crafty people. Before I come to Stampin' Up, I mean, I have got quite a nice set of social friends that I do see and spend a lot of time with, but none of them craft. And so it's so nice when we all meet up and we have a crafty day together. And we all have sort of different skills or different things we like doing. If you know me, you know I like blending. I do quite a few cards, and I love stamps that are hollow if away, so I can just blend and colour them. I've got Sam, who loves 3D projects. One of my downline, Karen, she is awesome at doing all embellishments and die cuts, and her cards are so intricate, they're amazing. Check out Tilly Crafts, honestly, her stuff's amazing. So it's always nice when we get together, because you learn new things and just have a nice crafty time. And there's always sweets. That's always the plus thing. I have to go on a diet before all of our retreats, because everyone brings sweets with them, and you know, you can't say no to sweets on the table when you're crafting, can you? So there we go. So my little candle should just fit in there like that, and my lid should fit just on top. It's quite a snug fit, which is quite nice. It means it's not going to come out. I'm using the paper from the Free as a Bird suite. I love this suite. Bird Ballad. Bird Ballad. There used to be a stamp set called Bird Banter, and I think that's why I keep wanting to say it. This is 2 inches by 2 inches, so it just sits on the top with a slight frame around of the petal pink. And then I've got the organdy striped ribbon. I'm just going to do my bow with. I love this ribbon. It's a thicker ribbon, so it's quite nice for doing nice big pronounced bows. I'm not sure I've left myself enough ribbon here. I'm going to try, because I don't like waste. I hate cutting ribbon off at the end, but at the same time I like to have tails on my bows. So let's have a look. No, I haven't got a tail. The nice thing about this ribbon for me is because it's striped, I can work out that I need sort of 4 stripes more. I measure it by the ribbon. Works for me. So there we go. I've lost it. This is because I'm filming. I don't want to brag, but those other 5 boxes that I did, their bows was first time bows. Now I'm filming, the ribbon knows it, and it's playing up. There we go. There we go. And then I've just got a piece of Whisper White. I'm using the Time for Tag set, which is one of the host sets from the annual catalogue. It's really cute. It's got all these cute labels on, but I like all the little words because they're just small enough to make little tags with. So I'm using the Petal Pink ink as well, and I'm using the With Love one. And this actually has a coordinating punch with it. I'm using the tag punch. Window punch, that's the one. And once I've cut it, I'm just going to cut it straight up next to width, so it's smaller. I wanted to do some stamping, but I really just didn't want to detract from how cute the box is. And I'm just using one of our mini dimensionals to pop that up on the side of the box there. What do you think? Cute. I forgot to tell you the actual tea light holder, the Melon Mambo one, I got that from Tiger, which is a store in the UK, which is great. You can get anything from Tiger. So if you're looking for those, they also had them in the old lemon lime twist, and they had them in a blue as well, but I wanted them in pink. There you go. What do you think? Head over to my blog to see what else I made for the girls. And if you ever wanted to join our team or come to any of our team retreats, have a look on my website. It tells you all about joining, or you can drop me an email or any messages and ask. Thanks, guys. Bye.